That's gooey. Golden brown and bubbly on top. If someone thinks this is low-calorie mac and cheese, they're lying, because you wouldn't be able to tell. That cheese crust is the best part. That's freaking good. I'm gonna show you how to make mac and cheese to help you lose weight. This recipe is so fast, it only takes 10 minutes to make, and it's so easy and simple, you can make it all in one bowl. So now, you'll be able to eat mac and cheese in a high-protein, low-calorie way. This mac and cheese is so creamy, it is so rich, it's decadent, you would never be able to tell that this is actually healthy for you. Let's start with 1 serving of just regular elbow macaroni, which is 56 grams. I know there's a lot of protein pastas out there. There's chickpea pasta, there's edamame pasta, there's black bean pasta. Great options if you want to use them, but I'm just using regular pasta. It has 200 calories and 7 grams of protein per serving. Important step, whatever you do, use the elbow shape. I'm kidding. Just don't use spaghetti or any long shaped pasta. The smaller the better. I wish that was true in other cases. Set the pasta aside for now. We need to make a sauce. I hate this stuff. It's cottage cheese. It's lumpy, it's clumpy, it is gross on its own, but it is such a good protein source and it adds a cheesy flavor. We only need 50 grams of it, but we're gonna blend it to get rid of all the clumps. And then to help this blend, 120 grams, half a cup of fat-free milk. And we're gonna blend the heck out of this because if I get one freaking clump, I am gonna get mad. I'm using fat-free milk because the macros are good. It's 90 calories and 10 grams protein per cup. If you use whole milk, add 50 calories, 140 calories, 10 grams protein per cup. You can even use a milk nut if you want, but don't use oat milk unless you're weird. That stuff's whack. That's creamy, no clumps. You gotta add some flour to this recipe. You're supposed to use all-purpose. I only have self-rising. Nothing bad is gonna happen. It's not like this is gonna turn into a cake because there's a little bit of baking powder in the flour. 10 grams. This is gonna help thicken the sauce. We need to add a teaspoon or 5 grams of yellow mustard into this. I know it sounds weird, but you just gotta trust me on this one. Mustard's good. A little sprinkle of garlic powder inside of here. Ooh, that's a lot. It's okay, I like garlic. Some onion powder. And then a fat pinch of salt. It's gotta be salty, okay? We're not salting the pasta water. The pasta's gonna cook in the sauce. Blend all this again. Last thing to add to the sauce is 90 grams of water. Oh, I spilled some. I added the water at the very end because I wanted to make sure the powders and the cottage cheese got blended properly, and it's easier to do that if there's less liquid in the blender. Last blend. Cheese is very calorie dense. We're gonna use a light cheddar cheese in this recipe, and we're only gonna use 28 grams in the sauce right now, and then a little bit to top it off later. This is 28 grams of cheese. That's not a lot, but it'll give us the cheesiness we need. Slice your cheese into small cubes like this, and then in the same bowl we measured out our macaroni, everything's gonna be made in this bowl. You take your blender sauce. If I see a clump, I'm done. I'm stopping filming right now. There we go. Dump it all in, and then take all your cheese pieces, sprinkle them in, and then just mix all of this up. Make sure none of the pasta is sticking together. And then take my air fryer basket. Let's get this thing out of here and put this bowl in the air fryer. You could also do this in your oven if you want to. It's gonna take a little longer. This needs around 23 minutes in the air fryer, but we're gonna have to do it in intervals because we have to take it out and mix it up. Round 1 is gonna be 350 degrees for 7 minutes. Powered it off. Whoops. I'm supposed to hit start. Whoops. There we go. Hey, you know what's really annoying? All these premium earbuds are so expensive, they're just not affordable at all, except for Raycon. These are incredible because they're affordable. They're literally half the price of other premium earbuds, and the sound quality and the noise isolation on these earbuds is insane. I put it in, and I can shake my head. They won't fall out. I hate when I'm mid-set and my earbuds just pop out of my ear. It's the worst. It doesn't happen anymore because of these. Raycon is on a mission to prove you do not need to pay an arm and a leg for quality sound and essential smart tech listening features. It's a no BS product. I love using Raycon earbuds when I'm working out. I never have to worry about earbuds falling out of my ear mid-set, and it helps me get in the zone. When I'm training with my friends, I put them in awareness mode so I can hear what's going on outside as well as hear my music. But when I'm by myself, I put them in noise isolation mode and I just zone in on my workout. Thanks to Raycon, you're paying half the price for the same, if not better quality earbuds. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/Rahul Kamat to get 15% off your Raycon purchase. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring this video. Air fry for 7 minutes, mix. Air fry for 7 minutes, mix. Air fry for 5 minutes, mix. And then air fry for 4 to 5 more minutes, mix. See if the pasta is done to your liking, and if it's not, then you could keep air frying it for a few more minutes until it's nice and cooked. 7 minutes later, it's done with round 1. We want to mix really well. Nothing has cooked yet, and the cheese hasn't even melted. And then back in. 7 more minutes at 350. Round 2 done, 1 more stir. Now the cheese is melting, the sauce is forming, but the pasta is not done being cooked yet. Mix well. And then, stop moving, stop. There we go, back in. 5 more minutes. After 5 more minutes, another mix. The macaroni is starting to get cooked now. It's getting softer. Back in 5 more minutes. And then it looks like this. The macaroni is completely cooked now. It's soft and the sauce has thickened up nicely. Really quickly, just try a pasta. That's perfectly cooked. If you want it more cooked, put it back for a few more minutes, but that's soft and it's ready. You can leave everything in this bowl. The only reason I'm doing this is because I have a video to film and a thumbnail to create, so I'm gonna put it in a white bowl because it's gonna look nicer. I need a spoon. If you think it's a little too thick for your liking, at this point, feel free to add a little splash of fat-free milk and mix all of it up to thin out the mac and cheese a little bit. And then 14 grams of any shredded cheese you want. I'm using Fiesta Blend. And then air fry this for just like 4 minutes until the cheese is nice and brown. And this is at 400 degrees. And done. Ooh, that's golden brown. Check out my cookbook, link in the description. It has over 100 recipes and I'm constantly updating it, so when you buy it once, you get all future updates for free. There's more pasta recipes in there. There's more mac and cheese recipes in there. That's gooey. It's golden brown and bubbly on top. That cheese crust is the best part. You only spent like 10 minutes doing this. Most of the time was spent in the air fryer, so like 10 minutes of actual work. 441 calories and 27 grams of protein in this entire bowl. That's pretty freaking good. Pair it with some chicken breast to amp up the protein even more, but it's cheesy and that's freaking good. If someone thinks this is low calorie mac and cheese, they're lying, because you wouldn't be able to tell. That's hot, hot. What's your favorite pasta? Tell me in the comments down below and I'll make it. That's a big bite. I have to stop eating, it's so hot. If you like your mac super thick, don't thin it out, but I think adding like 2 tablespoons of milk at the very end of it gives it a nicer consistency. Cheese.